I just found a brand new AI agent that can help you automate any complex task for free. And the best part is, in order to get started with it, you don't have to be an expert with AI agents, AI workflows, and you don't even have to know how to code. It's 100% beginner friendly. And by the end of this video, you're gonna know exactly what it is, how to use this tool, and 5 insane automations I'd strongly suggest you set up right now. Now that tool that I'm talking about is getden.io. This is the best place to build and collaborate with AI agents, and you could get started with it right now for free. And there are several things that I love about this. First and foremost, you literally just tell it in plain English what you want, and it builds the agents that are capable of automating complex tasks in just a few seconds. You don't have to know how to code. In addition to that, you can review all the work that has been completed by your agents and unblock them when they get stuck. And like I said before, you can automate anything without having to know how to code. You can schedule out the automations to happen, or you could have them happen on triggers. There are a bunch of different tools that you can add to them, and you can even add knowledge to your AI agents and workflows if you have anything specific that you want to add for your use cases. So if we come over here, I can walk you through exactly how this gets started. So you're going to notice that when you come into your home page right here, this is going to show all the agents that you have that are currently running. In addition to that, if we come into integrations, you can see that there are over 80 integrations for this tool right now, and they keep adding more. They have all the popular ones like Gmail, Google Calendar, Notion, Slack, Google Drive, and a bunch of things that you're going to love using. And they also have things like InVideo, which actually allow you to make social media content, but we'll get to some of that in some of the other use cases. In addition to that, you can set up different workspaces here that can be general, where you can have a bunch of different agents that do specific things. For example, you might have one for content, you might have one for customer service, you might have one for email, you might have one for onboarding, all those different things. In addition to that, you can have these be private. And if you work with a team, you can invite other people so all of you can work on these agents and have full transparency into exactly how they work. Now, in terms of actually getting this set up and building out an agent, it's incredibly easy. So we're going to click on new agent right here. You're going to be able to see exactly why I really like this tool. You come over here and you're going to name this, for example, blog post agent. Then we're simply going to write in what the goal of the agent is, all the different integrations that it needs by simply just typing at and mentioning the tool, and all the steps that it should follow. And then you'll be able to see all the different activity right here. In addition to that, if we come over here into configuration, you'll be able to see that we could set up what model it's going to use, and you'll see that it has the latest models, so GPT-5 and Claude 4 on it. You'll see that you could set up different schedules and triggers. You can add in integrations here, and if you need this to have any context or any knowledge, you can add all of that in right here, or you could use the builder right here. So let's get started with this. Hi, Robert. Let's build an agent. Create a HubSpot enrichment agent, or build a Stripe customer monitor. What would you like me to make? I'm going to say, I want you to create an AI agent that can look at blog posts and create a new version of it. So what this is then going to do is this is going to help me actually build this out. So it says, I'd be happy to help you create an AI agent that can analyze blog posts and create new versions of them. To make sure I build the perfect agent for you, I need to understand a bit more about exactly what you're trying to do. Now, what this does right here is simplifies the process of building an AI agent. If you've done anything with building AI agents or AI workflows before in the past, then you understand really the most important part and where a lot of the work goes in is not you actually building out the agent, but you thinking through all the steps that it needs to do. So we need to go through and answer all these questions, and then this is actually going to help us build out the perfect agent. So what I'm going to do is we're just going to go through these one by one. What kind of new version do you want? Rewritten version, a summary, or condense? I'm going to say 1, a rewritten version. For 2, how will you provide the blog posts? I am going to say provide URL to scrape. And then what should the agent do with the new version? We could have it just show it to us, save it somewhere, or email it. I'm going to say email it to me at robert@queencitymediagroup.com. And as you saw right here, we could use these ads, and this will actually allow us to do a bunch of different things here that we could have happen inside the chat or inside of an agent. So I just answered its questions right here. What this is going to do now is actually go through and build out the agent. And again, this is a huge step above what you could do in things like N8N or things like Make, because in those platforms, you have to go through and manually build all these things out. But in this platform, this is actually going to build out the agent for us. And as we can see right here, literally in just a few seconds, this just populated this entire thing. So we have the goal right here. It went through and actually wrote this out. We have the different integrations here. So this has this written out. And then we have different instructions here and all of the notes. So this literally tells us everything that we need to know. In addition to that, we can come back over to the chat. So perfect, I've created it. The agent will scrape the blog post content from any URL that you provide. It will analyze the original content to understand the key message and tone. It'll completely rewrite the post with fresh wording while keeping the same core message. It'll maintain proper structure and SEO elements. It will then email the written version to robert@queencitymediagroup.com. The agent is set up would you like me to schedule this or have it run manually when you have blog posts to write? I'm going to say have it run manually for now. The reason I want it to run manually right now is just so that I can actually show you what this looks like right here. Perfect. The agent's all set up, ready to go. To use it, you simply need to provide the URL of the blog post you want rewritten, and the agent will go through and do all of these. Now, if we come into configuration right here, you're going to be able to see that we can actually do a few things. For example, we can add in other tools here. Maybe we want some context in here, like how I like blog posts written or any relevant information that this would need. And then also, we could set this up so that it's scheduled or triggered based on specific things. But for now, this is going to be all set up. Okay, so now that this is all set up and ready to go, I'm going to click on Run Agent right here, and I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to give this URL right here. And then what this is going to do is this is going to run the process based on this URL. So the URL that I gave it was for this blog post right here about how Perplexity is working on remote MCP integrations for Notion and Linear. And as we can see, our agent is now going through and it is going to create a blog post for this, and then it's going to email it to me. And we can watch it do all of this right here. And again, we can schedule this out so that it happens whenever we want, or we could have it actually monitor this website on a schedule, see when their new blog posts are, and then create blog posts based off of that. Okay, so now that this is actually done, we could come over into my email and we can see that this is actually now going to email me this blog post once this actually refreshes. So here it is, rewritten blog post, Perplexity, and we could see that we now have the text for this blog post. Now, of course, we might want to format it a specific way or something like that. And those are things that we're going to have to add into the knowledge that this agent has in order to actually train it on exactly how to do that. Now, before I get into those 5 insane automations that you need to set up right now, I need you to smash that subscribe button if you want to stay up to date on the latest and greatest changes in AI. I upload videos like this every single day, and you're not going to want to miss them. Now, use case number 1 that I wanted to show off here is getting a daily calendar summary. I would strongly suggest that if you're watching this video and don't already have this set up, you get this set up. And if you do have it set up, the next use case I'm going to go through are only going to get more and more complex. So here's exactly what this use case does. This gets all of your Google Calendar events for the day. It researches each external person that you're going to be meeting with, and then it does that research, puts it into a summary, and gives it to you with your schedule for the day. And you could have it send it to you over email. You could have it send it to you in Slack. You could have it send it to you anywhere. You could see there are a few different notes here. Basically, what this is going to do is just take their email, do a bunch of searches, summarize it, and tell you who you're going to be meeting with and anything that's going to be relevant to that. In addition to that, if you wanted to, you could change this so that it also goes through your Salesforce or your HubSpot or your Google Drive or your email and gets any other relevant information that you might need for that meeting. If you are still prepping for meetings yourself, you need to stop doing that and just let AI do it. AI actually does this incredibly well. Use case number 2 is going to be using this for gathering metrics. For example, let's say that you're selling things on Stripe. You could set up an agent that will automatically gather and summarize key monthly metrics from Stripe. And again, you might not want this monthly. You might want this weekly, you might want this daily, some of you might even want this hourly. What this will do is go through and pull your total revenue, number of new customers, number of churned customers, MRR, it'll give you your ARPU, it'll give you the failed payment rate and the refund rate and total amount that was actually refunded. And you could have this even compare with previous months or calculate the percentage change and actually build out a report for you. And again, it's not only Stripe that you can actually get this to connect to. If we come over here, you could have this connect to a bunch of things. For example, you could get reports from HubSpot about things. You could get reports from Jira about things. You could get reports from Facebook ads about things, or from Slack about things, from Pipedrive, from Shopify. There are so many different things that you can have this hooked up to and build out automatic reporting. Use case number 3 is going to be using this in order to automatically find expansion opportunities. If you are a salesperson, you're in marketing, or you own a business, you are going to love this. You can have this automatically go through and identify upsell opportunities among existing customers. Again, you could use this with Snowflake, you could use this with HubSpot, you could use this Shopify, and these are the steps that it's going to go through. It's going to query whatever database you want it to go through. It's going to flag customers with rapid growth, consistent high usage, or whose package limits are nearing. For example, this could be around compute, storage, API calls, doesn't matter. And then what we'll do is actually flag each of these things to the appropriate salesperson or in the appropriate channel so that those individuals can go ahead and actually address these things. This is going to directly allow you to make more money by leveraging AI. And if you wanted to take this one step further, you could add in that this will actually automatically reach out to those clients, get them to book a call with you or something like that so that you could discuss a bunch of different expansion opportunities. In addition to that, you could build out an onboarding agent with this. This is something that I personally love because I hate having to build out onboarding stuff. So what this will do is ask the user to describe the role that the new person will be taking on. It will then search through all the documentation that you've uploaded into your workspace to gather all relevant information, and it's going to organize that into a structured onboarding document that contains the following: welcome and introduction, company overview, role-specific information, key processes and workflows, important contacts, resources, and even a first week checklist. And you could add on to this anything else that you want. Now, the final use case I wanted to go through is actually all these different templates that they have, because you could see that they have ones for operations, customer success, for product, engineering, sales, marketing, design, and they even have ones for other. And what I would strongly suggest that you do is think about all these different integrations that you have, how you could actually immediately get value from this with these templates and signing up for this for free, and then all the other AI agents and AI workflows that you could begin to build out to automate your work instead of spending your valuable time doing things that AI is really good at. Not sure if you've seen the reports yet, but Goldman Sachs just came out and said that they think in the next 12 months, AI is going to replace over 300 million jobs. So my question for you is, are you going to be one of those people that's replacing those jobs, or are you going to be one of the people that gets replaced because you didn't embrace AI? And that's exactly why I created AI Automation School that you could check out at the pinned comment below. In fact, I have special launch pricing right now. So if you want to stay ahead of what's happening in AI and you want to learn how to automate your work with AI, how to make more money with AI, how to build AI agents without knowing having to code, or you just want me to audit your personal AI workflow so we could speed things up for you, I strongly suggest that you check it out. Now, if you like this video, I'd strongly suggest you check out this video right here that walks you through 6 new use cases for ChatGPT 5 that literally just came out. I'll see you over there.